The origins of Azkaban are shrouded in mystery, much like the island prison itself. Located on a desolate rock in the North Sea, Azkaban was constructed in the 15th century, a time when magic and its practitioners were viewed with suspicion and fear. The wizarding world, still reeling from the aftershocks of persecution, sought a way to contain those who posed a threat to its newfound stability. The Ministry of Magic, eager to establish its authority and protect its citizens, commissioned the construction of Azkaban. The fortress was designed to be inescapable, a grim testament to the power of wizarding law and a stark warning to those who dared to defy it. Its imposing walls, built with powerful enchantments, rose from the unforgiving sea, a constant reminder of the consequences that awaited those who strayed from the path of righteousness. Little is known about the early years of Azkaban or the wizards and witches who were its first occupants. The ministry, for reasons unknown, kept meticulous records of the prison's operations hidden from public view. This secrecy only served to fuel speculation, weaving a tapestry of fear and uncertainty around the island fortress. Whispers of unspeakable horrors within Azkaban's walls circulated among the wizarding community, painting a picture far more sinister than the ministry's official pronouncements. Tales of prisoners driven mad by isolation and despair, their minds shattered by the very magic that imprisoned them, spread like wildfire, casting a long shadow over the prison's already grim reputation. Azkaban was never intended to be a place of rehabilitation or reform. It was, from its inception, a place of punishment, designed to house those deemed too dangerous for conventional wizarding society. The Ministry of Magic, grappling with the complexities of maintaining order in a world where magic could be used for both good and evil, saw Azkaban as a necessary evil, a means to an end. The prison's remote location served a dual purpose. It ensured that escape would be virtually impossible, cutting off prisoners from any potential allies or assistance. More importantly, it kept the wizarding world's most dangerous criminals far removed from the general populace, offering a sense of security and control. The ministry argued that Azkaban was not merely a prison, but a deterrent. The very thought of being imprisoned within its desolate walls, subjected to the horrors that awaited within, would be enough to discourage even the most hardened criminal, they believed. The fear of Azkaban became a powerful tool, a means of enforcing order through the threat of unimaginable suffering. However, the creation of Azkaban raised unsettling questions about the nature of justice and the limits of punishment within the wizarding world. The decision to imprison individuals in such a place, stripped of their freedom and subjected to untold horrors, sparked debate among those who questioned the morality of such an institution. From the outset, Azkaban was a place of dread and speculation. The Ministry of Magic, in its determination to maintain control and project an image of strength, shrouded the prison in secrecy, refusing to divulge details of its inner workings or the conditions within. This lack of transparency only fueled the rumor mill, giving rise to chilling tales that spread like wildfire throughout the wizarding community. Stories of prisoners driven mad by the oppressive silence and isolation, their minds slowly unraveling under the weight of their confinement, circulated widely. Some whispered of strange, unsettling occurrences within the fortress walls, of eerie lights and disembodied whispers that haunted the corridors. Others spoke of prisoners who simply vanished without a trace, their fates unknown and their cells left eerily empty. These rumors, whether grounded in reality or the product of overactive imaginations, painted a picture of Azkaban as a place of unspeakable horror. The prison became synonymous with suffering and despair, a symbol of the darkest impulses of the wizarding world and the lengths to which it would go to maintain order. The ministry, for its part, did little to dispel these rumors. In fact, their silence seemed to confirm the darkest suspicions, solidifying Azkaban's reputation as a place to be feared, a black mark on the conscience of the wizarding world. The true horror of Azkaban lay not in its physical structure, but in its guards, the Dementors. These creatures, shrouded in billowing black cloaks, were the embodiment of despair, capable of draining the happiness and hope from any living thing that crossed their path. Their origins remain shrouded in mystery, but their presence alone was enough to chill the very air around them. Some believe Dementors to be manifestations of the darkest aspects of magic, born from despair and negativity. Others speculate that they are ancient beings existing long before the rise of wizarding society, drawn to places of suffering and misery. Regardless of their true nature, Dementors were beings of immense power, their very existence anathema to everything good and life-affirming. The Ministry of Magic, in a decision that would have far-reaching consequences, struck a bargain with the Dementors. In exchange for their services as guards of Azkaban, the Dementors were granted free rein within the prison walls and the promise of a steady supply of souls to feed upon. It was a pact born of desperation and expediency, one that would forever stain the Ministry's reputation and cast a long shadow over the wizarding world. The presence of Dementors transformed Azkaban from a formidable prison into a place of unimaginable horror. They became an integral part of the prison's system of punishment, their very presence a constant source of torment for the souls unfortunate enough to be imprisoned within its walls.